Oh, I was not gonna watch all of
One and
that.
two. Phase one and two.
We're only doing phase 1 and 2.
Yeah, this is gonna be a two-parter, unless you want to do the whole thing and just knock it out.
No, I want Jesse to actually see him.
Yeah, because
I think I've seen majority of phase 1 and 2. It's just 3 and 4, and then not some.
we're live right now.
We're live.
Yeah. What the hell? Why is Han?
Really? That's only phase. That's all phase 1 and 2. I always felt like it was longer than that.
It definitely feels longer. Cause oh my god, like, there's some of these movies, like, fucking Thor. I'm not gonna lie, fuck that guy. Like, fuck Thor.
We want to start it in release order because they don't have it in release order. So
Release order, okay.
I know the release order, so we'll be good on that. I'm
so
pretty sure
it's first Iron Man, Hulk,
Yep.
and then first Thor.
Iron Man 2. No. It's Iron Man, Hulk, Iron Man 2, Captain America, Thor, the Avengers, Iron Man 3, Thor 2, the Thor the Dark World. Then 2014 is Guardians and Captain America. And then 2015 is Age of Ultron.
All right, cool.
I'm missing something, but I don't remember it.
Yeah, but okay, let's give this an actual intro.
Oh no, I got it. Okay, right, but oh no, Ant-Man was 2014. That's what I missed.
Yeah. So all right. Welcome guys to another episode of the Flozone tier list. For today we have a Marvel's tier list for the first phase, only for the first two phases. So hope you guys enjoy that. But please, before we get started, I just want to say, if you subbed recently, thank you. If you've been watching the content from TikTok, we appreciate you, all you guys who've been watching the videos. And we got more tier lists coming on the way, and we have more content just coming on the way. But please,
really quick, whoever just subbed, thank you. We actually got a sub just now.
Oh, are you serious? Oh, hell yeah! Oh, thank you. You're the big 60.
Subbed. But Jesse, we can't see the tier list on our screen, so.
Huh? Oh, I'm not sharing my screen. Oh, damn, my bad. All right, y'all see it now?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So also please like the live stream because it helps us in the algorithm. And also, if you can, share one of the shorts to one of your friends, man. Funny niggas. And that's not us, overrating it. And also, if you want us to see other types of content, please let us know. We actually read comments and we thoroughly go through them. So yeah, please let us know if you want to see any other tier lists on the way.
Especially on TikTok, let us know because we actually read the comments, unfortunately.
Yeah, oh my fucking god. Lego Star Wars is the foundational key that made the Wii an S tier console. Like, Jesus fuck. Like, a lot of you guys are great and there's a lot of level-headed takes. But like I've learned the like bottom of the barrel for like content creators, because you see every single thing. And the problem is that when you get to the bottom 1%, it is like worse than Kwame Brown low lights. It is like, what the fuck am I staring at?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of low-key. We're gonna get straight to the video. I kind of low-key got triggered because someone said that Brawl was better than Melee, and I was like, yeah, I can't continue this conversation.
Yeah.
As soon as I heard that take, I was like, yeah, like
I'm time to log out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let this be.
I'm not gonna lie, when I see those takes, I'm just like, yo, my nigga, let me be productive with my life. Yo, like I got taxes to pay. Like, fuck out of here. Like, nigga, I got homework to do, something. You just make up some shit to do. Just like, fuck this. I'm logging out. But all right. So we're starting off with the first Iron Man.
You're missing the first Captain America.
The first Captain America?
The
I
first
see-
Avengers missing?
Is that it?
No, it's right there.
No,
Yeah.
there's two. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
two.
that's right. That's there. Okay.
All right, so first Iron Man.
Iron Man 1.
S
I
tier.
actually kind of want S tier. Wow. Okay, I wanted to get into like deep discussions about this.
Okay. Oh, you want to know why I say S tier?
Why do you have it at S tier?
I say it's S tier because this is what really kicks off Marvel in the MCU. Like this brings, if you think about the context of which this movie released and like how much stakes was riding on it, like it pulls through. Like the story's great, the redesigns of the Iron Man suit are great. I mean, look at the Iron Man suit in the comics before this movie, and look at it after. The casting of Robert Downey Jr. and like
Phenomenal.
Great
was
casting.
perfect. I mean, like they had to take a gamble on him because he was a drug addict before, and nobody knew if he was going to be able to, pull through. But this revitalized his career. Jon Favreau did a great job with this movie. Like it just launches the MCU.
And I feel that like one thing I noticed from watching all the Iron Man movies is that Tony Stark is such a likable character. Like he's a. I enjoy that. I
love Tony Stark.
I like his personality. I mean, like some of the stuff he does, I'm like, yo, no wonder we hate billionaires over here. Like,
I was like, hey, do you want to know why I like Tony Stark? Because I realized it during during Age of Ultron. He's an unhinged white man.
Oh Lord!
Like, oh my god!
Literally, I was just like, yo, he's unhinged. This motherfucker goes, hey, I made a murder bot. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna make it again, but this time it's actually gonna go my way. And you want to know the weirdest thing? It goes his way. I'm just like, what the fuck? But
okay, I was actually gonna disagree with Zahir here. I actually have it at A.
Really?
When I remember watching this movie as a kid, really enjoying it. Mm-hmm. When I went to rewatch all the movies in 2018, there are parts of this movie I like. I kind of feel like there are parts of the movie that are cool. The rebuilding of I think the first like 40 minutes are really cool because it goes into like actual real life shit, like with the Middle East and everything, and him creating the Iron Man suit, like the Mark. I guess it is the Mark 1, right?
Yeah,
the Mark 1. And getting out of the cave. I just think that is Jebediah staying, right? That's
Obadiah.
the villain. Obadiah. I don't know why Jebediah. He's not black. Obadiah Stane. I just think he's a weird villain. Like he kind of switched up for no reason. I know why he switches up, but like for him to go through all of that just because like Tony was like, don't want to really make war weapons anymore. Kind of just want to make money off of green technology. I thought that was kind of weird, but I do like the switch up of Tony Stark's character where he kind of goes from like, oh shit, like I've been making war machines my whole life and I kind of don't like what this has done. There are parts of it I did like. I think the building sequence, there's like a 20 to 30 minute building sequence where he kind of tinkers with the suit that I always felt like a lot of people like it, but I never really fucked with it like that. Like that scene was always just kind of like, I don't know. I was kind of bored watching that scene because I felt like after
I thought it was cool
20 to
as
30
shit.
minutes, I feel like after 10 minutes, I kind of got the gist of the scene where it's like he's just working out the kinks of the suit. And I kind of felt like they dragged it on, and like some people like it, like I never really did. So like I have it at the top of A. I think there's movies on this list that I put it above Iron Man 1, but for what Iron Man 1 means, I think I'm trying to look at it from the brain of like just looking at the movie itself and not what the movie meant to the MCU. Because when you look at what it means to the MCU, it's big. It has to be like
dog. With that logic,
with the movie itself, it's A.
With that logic in terms of importance, Thor arguably has the most important movies in the MCU, which is the saddest thing. Yeah.
I'm trying to remember the first Thor really.
The
first story, I think it was pretty important because it goes straight to the Avengers.
And then Dark World. Oh my god, fuck that movie. But Dark World, it led into. Didn't it lead into the second Avengers?
It might have. I just hated that movie so much, so there's not much I remember. But Where are we putting Iron Man 1? Where do you have Iron Man 136?
I would probably say, okay, so we're just gonna be basing these as movies themselves, not like, oh my god, what it means to like the MCU.
That's how I saw it, but Zahir said what it meant to the MCU. Because if you go by
Because
that,
if you
then
go
it
by
has to
that,
be an
it's
S.
yeah, it has to be an S.
It's S, yeah.
Yeah, it's S.
So like, I just felt like, I don't know. There's scenes of this movie I don't like, but I understand the bigger understanding. I think Obadiah Stane could have been a better villain. That's just really my.
That's how I feel about every.
takeaway.
That's how I feel about every Iron Man movie.
Oh yeah, no,
like,
definitely.
Yeah, the villains don't come through in these movies.
Especially 3. Like especially 3. I'm just like, we'll talk about it later. But
all right, moving on. The Incredible Hulk. Oh my God, this is a D. I can't stand this movie. I don't like how it's shot. I don't like how things look in this movie. I don't like how shit just looks so gray and dark. I just don't like anything from the Incredible Hulk movie. This is D to me. The storyline, Edward Norton's interference with the script is what I think messes up the movie. Mm-hmm. I just think that there are things in the movie I like the Hulk being on the run. Him not being him learning that I have to control my emotions because I can't control myself. I think Buddy that becomes the Abomination is kind of weird. I didn't really like that guy. Ross I actually do like. I think Ross is probably one of the Buddy that becomes the Abomination is kind of weird. As I hear myself.
Yeah, no, my bad. That was on me. I'm trying to post a link on Twitter.
All right, gotcha. But yeah, I think Ross to me is the best part of this movie, and Ross and then Betty, and then they fucking abandoned Betty for the rest of the. I think that's her name, Betty.
I think so, Betty Ross. Yeah,
yeah,
it should be anyway.
They abandoned her for the rest of the MCU, which is probably some legality reasons. That's probably the reason why. But yeah, I just didn't like this movie. Plus, I can't believe I'm blanking out his name. The new Hulk. Whoever plays Hulk now is way better. Bruce Banner. Mark Ruffalo. I like his acting as the Hulk better. I feel like it's more believable. I can believe Mark Ruffalo is the Hulk. Edward Norton, I cannot believe that he's the Hulk.
I like Mark Ruffalo as the Hulk sometimes, but then I just didn't like where they took the Hulk. You know what I mean?
I'd argue the Hulk. Oh, sorry. I was going to say, I just argue the Hulk is kind of a boring character in general.
Stanley, you're right. It's the most forgettable MCU movie. Facts. Actually, it's the second most. It's the second most forgettable MCU. There's another one.
Actually, third.
Third? All right. Yeah. We'll get to it later. But I have it at D. So, anybody else? Any other takes?
I was going to say C. Around there. I do agree with you on some of the takes. I'm like... yeah, I guess we could put it at C because there's not really much to say about it.
I'm gonna be honest, it's a boring movie.
It is. I can't think of any scene in that movie where I was things. Actually, you know what? There's a 5-minute sequence when Edward Norton becomes the Hulk, and I think whoever becomes Abomination. I just remember him as Abomination. He's fighting him as because he's a super soldier. He's fighting him when he's coming to Hulk, and you have Ross and his army trying to fight. Besides that, this movie is really boring to me.
I will say though, the CG in this movie is pretty good. I personally thought it was pretty decent, but I'm not picky when it comes to that shit.
Yeah, I just think it's forgettable for me. So, I guess we have it at C then. We're just gonna leave it at C.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to Iron Man 2.
Ooh. C.
Funny enough, I have this at B.
You do?
Really?
I actually like Tony Stark's downward spiral. I actually enjoyed it because he notices that he's dying and he's like, hey, fuck it. I'm just gonna party and just chill the fuck out. Mm-hmm. So I actually like that he's ending up dying, and he's in the beginning of the movie, he's literally trying to figure out a way to not die, and it ends up being Nick Fury that ends up helping him, kind of leading him down the path of, hey, if this is working for you right now, try to figure something out. It introduces Black Widow. I don't know. I don't really have many thoughts on Black Widow because I felt like they could have written her character way better. But
they could have done a lot with her character as well, and we'll get into that next phase.
I like Happy's. I like Happy's role in this movie. I feel like
Happy's just an enjoyable character. Happy. Yeah, he's just an enjoyable. I didn't. Okay, so I only recently started watching MCU movies, and I didn't know he was a character in the MCU for this long. And I just thought he was like some sort of Spider-Man exclusive dude, because I just
and he was in that Daredevil movie too.
He was what?
He was in that Daredevil movie with Ben Affleck.
Really?
Really?
Oh, Jon Favreau, yeah.
I forgot.
He makes pretty good movies.
Huh. Okay. But yeah, I like Happy. I like his character a lot. The villain could be better. The villain is but I think that's it is continuous thing. Whiplash is kind of
forgettable. I totally forgot who the villain was in this movie.
I like his bird though. Him and his bird.
Shout out to the bird, but
yeah, the bird was
the best thing. The only thing I remember is his character design.
Mm-hmm.
That was like that's literally it. I don't remember shit else from this movie.
My favorite scene from this movie is Tony Stark telling the government to screw themselves because they thought like they're trying to take away his tech.
I love that scene so much.
He's like, you guys can't have it. He's like, all these other countries are like 10 years away from creating what I have, which is something I really hope the MCU touches up on because like it's been 10 years now. So like you can actually talk about other countries having their own Iron Man. Especially with Tony gone. I think that'd be a cool storyline to go into, but that's another story. But I personally have this movie at B. I actually like Iron Man 2.
I gotta rewatch it just to remember. But from what I remember, I just thought it was an okay movie.
Oh, the change from Terrence Martin to
Don Cheadle.
Now from Maine to Man.
Yeah, Maine to Man. I actually like Don Cheadle as War Machine.
I like Don Cheadle a lot more than Terrence Howard.
I mean, Terrence Howard wasn't bad, but it's more like
Terrence Howard.
Yeah, but the thing about it is that I feel that he's just a more believable person in the role. Like Terrence Martin, for some reason, I just see him. He's one of those people where it's like I see him as him, and then the character is like takes a back seat. So I'm just like, it kept on distracting me. Yeah, exactly. It's like yeah.
You can't see nobody else playing this.
Yeah, I literally can't see it. So I'm just like, oh, yeah, this is a nice change of pace because I see Don Cheadle. And I'm just like, oh, this is War Machine. Like I can have that moment where it's just like, this is War Machine.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe because I just like Don Cheadle, but I don't know.
I like Don Cheadle, but like I said, I have this movie at C. What about you guys?
Yeah, I'll put it at C because of one of the other Iron Man movies further down the line.
I think that's 3 you put up there.
That was 3, yeah.
Yeah,
it is. I'm gonna be honest.
That's 3. Yeah, the other one is right there. Yeah,
I can't.
I think it's above the Hulk though. It's above the Hulk. It's definitely above the Hulk. Yeah, there you go. I personally have it like it's for me. It's C. I'm sorry. For me, Iron Man 2 is a B, but you guys said C. So
yeah.
Yeah. Moving on. Captain America: The First Avenger. Who wants to go first on this one, or do you want me to go first?
I'm gonna be honest, dog. Captain America is such a boring motherfucker, but like he's cool.
Wow, what an anti-American fuck you are.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but like, dog, let's not pretend like he's just the most entertaining motherfucker there is. The thing about Captain America is that his side character, he has some of the best side characters in the MCU, in my personal opinion. And that's what carries him versus like Captain America
I'm not letting
himself.
You do that to Steven Rogers. No, I'm not gonna let you do that to Captain America.
What do you mean?
No. He has the most interesting side characters, but he's a great character. Like I actually like Steve Rogers. That's the reason I was gonna let y'all go first, because my take on Captain America is actually way different.
Because I like the movie, but it's like,
I have it at A. Like I'm one of the minority, but I have that movie at A. But then again, I'm a history buff. That's the reason I like it so much. So I like you throw it in World War II, like I'm gonna fucking watch it. So I was engaged the whole time.
Chat saying Captain America goated.
I highly rate this movie because I love this time period that it takes place in. I love the suit. I love just the message of him being a person who's trying to
make his country proud.
Yeah, basically trying to, be better than what he is. But then I love the costume design of the Red Skull and stuff. I just like this movie. It's fun.
Yeah, I mean, I like it too. I was just critiquing the character, but I would say
I love the character. I love
this character too, though.
Yeah,
because the thing is that I really enjoyed the scene where he realizes all he is just a glorified science fair project. Because remember that one scene where it's after he talks to a whole bunch of troops and he's just like, and he talks to someone.
They're all making fun of him.
Yeah, he's just and I'm just like, wow, that shit must be mid. Imagine being able to take on 20 people and then you have this little fucking doughboy. He's gonna die in like 10 minutes. His first deployment, shit about me.
Steve Rogers has always been a Boy Scout. He's like Superman in that same regard. Like, they're both Boy Scouts. They always do the right thing, type of thing.
No swearing.
But they are.
Dog, like the one scene that I remember from this movie that's always etched in my mind is when they throw a fake grenade and Steve Rogers like jumps in front of it. He's like, everybody get out of here. And like that scene is literally etched in my mind. And like I know it's a movie, but I saw that shit and I remember I was like, damn, dog, like
that's a real American.
That's a real patriot. That's a real patriot.
He's ready to die for his country.
Yeah, like I was like, that's a real patriot to me.
If you don't like this movie, you're a communist. We'll just leave it at that.
This man goes all Hail Hydra head ass. Yeah. But
this is A to me. I love Captain America.
The thing is that I'm
especially
putting it B.
Ending scene, the post-credit scene is fucking goated too.
I'm putting it at B because I feel like there's better movies from Captain America, specifically.
Okay, but we have 2 A's and a B, so it averages out to an A.
Okay, I'll concede.
But I do feel you on that one, where there is better Captain America movies.
Because I was just like, I don't want to give out like just brownie points and then we end up reorganizing this and it's just like, are we really gonna do this? And it's like, because I'm gonna be honest, like I think it's good. It's great for it's like Iron Man 1. It's good, it's great for the MCU. It's historic and it's very iconic. It establishes the character. It says, hey, this is who Captain America is. It's a perfect origin story, which not saying these points out loud, DC can kind of learn a thing or two from that, but
DC has a lot to work on.
I was just like, this is about Marvel, but midway through that thought, I was thinking about the new Batman movie that's on the way, and I'm just like, this shit better be good.
It better be good, but did we really need it though?
We don't need another Batman movie. I'm so like, dog.
Green Lantern, baby.
Bro,
Green Lantern.
That's the thing about DC, bro. Like, if you go on the DC website, right? Go under current issues. You're gonna see a whole bunch of Batman or Batman adjacent characters that have their own comic series going on right now. Everybody else is like took in a backseat to Batman. And there's DC so obsessed with Batman that it's so.
Can they fix Superman first at least? Can you actually make Superman like a cool character instead of a fucking like?
Bro, they perfectly casted Henry Cavill for Superman, and now they're just gonna let him walk away. And I guess he's gonna probably go to the MCU or something, and be like Captain Britain or something. I don't know.
I think the thing about That's funny.
Like it's so annoying, bro. Like Henry Cavill is like probably one of the best Superman we probably could have gotten, and then they just let him walk away. And they keep giving us like we're gonna get a Batgirl movie. We got a Batman movie. They're probably gonna give Red Hood a movie or something. I don't know. Like damn.
I actually want a Red Hood movie. I want
Nightwing. I want Nightwing.
I would only want a Red Hood movie unless Batman was in it.
If Batman's in it, I feel that. I feel that. A Batman Red Hood movie. I'd actually like that.
But like, give us some other characters like Dr. Fate. Give us like Blue Beetle and Booster Gold, like a movie. Like
that's the best duo ever. Well,
I just want a John Stewart movie, please. Can we have Black Green Lantern?
We were supposed to get in we were supposed to get in 2020, right? Because that was the original plan for that movie.
Mm-hmm.
And then they never showed up. We never got anything about it. There was teasers about having John Stewart, but then it was like, all right, we're just gonna forget about that.
All right.
What were we talking about? Poster Boy.
DC, we're talking about the DCEU because of Captain America, and you said like, oh, like they actually should learn something from.
Yeah, they should. But
Captain America.
Oh yeah, Captain
Next
America.
Next one after that is no, it's Thor. Oh, but yeah, we have it at A, right? We settled on A.
Yeah,
we settled
for now.
Oh right, Thor 1.
Fuck this movie.
Yes, I agree with that sentiment. However, we have the Hulk in C. And this movie is better than the Hulk. So I think the Hulk has to go to D, and then we can put this movie in C.
Nah. I hate this. I don't really care for this movie, bro. Like, I hate the writing. I hate the characters. Like, I feel everybody's just super annoying in this movie. Like, damn. Every time I think about it.
Dog, that scientist... Dog, that scientist lady is so fucking horny. I couldn't stop thinking that shit throughout the entire movie. I'm just like, she is throwing.
Does she have the beanie? Is the girl with the beanie usually?
No. Like the lead scientist. Yeah. Like she is literally chucking her pussy like a fucking MLB fastball. Like, oh my god, dog. She is so horny and like. You can't find nobody. Like, you can't find nobody. There's high standards. And then you want to fuck a god. A literal god. Like, what is... And then it's like, there's no character development about her. Because it's like, dog, I couldn't tell you her name.
I don't remember her name either.
I don't know her personality.
She played like Natalie Portman, right? Is that her name?
I don't know.
Okay, I just remember who played her.
She was a baddie, though. But like,
I remember that is because she's going to be in Love and Thunder. That's the
only reason Jesse, calm down.
Her name.
Oh, and another thing is like every shot is like sideways.
Yeah, I do.
You know how
that
annoying that is? It feels like
you're
the
gonna
whole
get a crick in your
movie's
neck.
sideways, bro. I'm like,
damn, Chassis, I gotta chill, but nah, I gotta go off. Cause like dead ass, I kid you not. Like, also, I think that Loki, I feel like Loki is just so fucking annoying. He's like the privileged child who wants to be a gangbanger. Like, that's the vibes I get from Loki. Like,
Loki's just what you're saying.
Don't tell that to Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo loves Loki as a character. I always thought Loki's character was boring. I feel like he's only a good character in like 2 movies or 3 movies out of the like 5 or 6 that he's in.
He reminds me of Boruto. Every feeling I have about Boruto is what is how I feel about Loki.
How you feel about Boruto?
I just find Loki annoying. His dialogue is just grates my ears. Like every time he says something, I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like, his costume is actually I like his costume. It's pretty cool, but I just find his motives to be a jackass for no reason. Like he's just there to be a jackass. I know they gave the backstory about Thor being the son that Odin actually likes, but it's like, okay, that's not enough. It's not enough for me. It's like I just find him to be, and the wig. That wig is awful, bro. Every time I see that wig on Tom Hiddleston, I'm like, that's definitely a wig.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie though.
Put that wig on you, dog.
And also, like, one thing I know, the big reveal of the movie, it's like, oh my god, is this movie or next movie? I don't fucking remember. They're Thor movies, but
I
they're
think
like,
it's the next movie. It's the next movie.
oh, okay, never mind then. Because I'm just like, oh my god, he lets people in to go fucking.
Yeah, I don't know. The first Thor movie, like it kind of like I don't know, dude.
It's
because
not
when
good.
you see the I know like you haven't seen Phase 3 stuff yet, Jesse, but when you see the third Thor movie, you're gonna be like, how the fuck did they let the first two get out? Because the third Thor movie is such a different feeling. Like watching the movie, you're like, there's no way this is a Thor movie. Like that's how you feel watching it because there's just so many colors, so many things going on. It's such a great movie.
It's so vibrant. The third movie. This just feels toned down. Everything's muted. It's like they're trying to make a Batman movie, but with a character that's supposed to be a literal god. It's like,
and it's like, oh my god, him being unworthy.
That's the problem I have with like certain movies. I don't do that towards Captain America: The First Avenger because I actually like how the color is it like color saturation?
The color palette,
yeah.
The color palette, I actually like it because it's supposed to represent like older times, and then as soon as you get to the post-credit scene, it's kind of shot regularly, like regular bright. MCU, because everything is bright.
More warmer.
Yeah, there you go. So like, but this movie, I felt like it's shot so weird. It doesn't need to be that way. So if you guys have it at D, I definitely understand. Like, I just think it's at C. I think it's not. I think it's better than the Hulk movie to me.
I had to look up the angle thing, the Dutch angle thing, bro. Yeah. I cannot.
Dutch angles are great. Dutch angles are great once you use sparingly, but once you start spamming them, like dog, it's like every third fucking cut in this movie, and that's not even exaggeration. It's it's like every third angle. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on here? And also like Thor being unworthy. I'm just like, oh wow, like. He's unworthy, guys. He needs to learn how to not be a jackass. Wow. It's not like you totally didn't fail as a parent.
Thor Ragnarok, and it was much better. They took away his hammer. I mean, I shouldn't. I'm not going to spoil it.
I already know. But I already know. Because I know he's going to become unworthy. The moment I heard Jane Foster in a Thor movie, I'm like, oh, he's going to become unworthy again. Like that was my very first thought just watching the first Thor movie and knowing who Jane Foster is, because this isn't a spoiler. I'm gonna be. Is this a spoiler if I talk about Jane Foster? Because it's like we should all know who she is by now.
Who? I heard the name. I just don't remember.
She's.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
Never mind.
Marvel's been pushing her big for the last couple of years. Remember, everybody was crying about diversity and stuff like that, and she was one of the reasons.
The Captain Marvel.
Yeah, because she was like disappeared from the third movie, but like she didn't need to be there. Like, but okay, we'll get into the third movie.
The nigga's in space. The nigga's in space. Why is he chasing after pussy? And he loses his hammer. It's like why would she be there?
Thor 1. Where are we putting Thor 1? I said that Hulk needs to move down. D? Y'all think Hulk is better than Thor 1. I think they're the same. I think they're one and the same.
I'm not fighting for Hulk, so both of them can be dragged down.
There you go. I was about to say, those three movies do not match. That actually looks a little better. But I do think the Hulk is worse than Thor 1. This is kind of the reason I kind of wish Johansson was here, because arguments for why Thor should be higher. But we can move on.
Fuck.
Oh, the Avengers, the first Avengers movie. This is automatic
S.
Yes, absolutely.
Front of S to me. Front of S.
This movie held up so well. I'm thoroughly surprised on how well it held up. Like, I'm being so honest. Like, if people were complaining about the CGI. I constantly hear complaints about the CGI in Marvel movies, and I'm just like, what the fuck are you complaining about? Like, this isn't bad. Like, this is above average. And this was made in 2012, 2011. Like, what are you bitching about?
Yeah, I understand that. But then there's some instances in Marvel movies where I'm like, why does it look like this? Like when we were watching Spider-Man and the minute that Green Goblin shows up without his mask on, like Willem Dafoe's head is like floating on top of his suit. Bro, and the part where in Civil War when Spider-Man shows up, that part looks so wonky, and you could clearly tell that it was rushed last minute because they got the ability to use them last minute. But RDJ doesn't even look good in that scene. The final fight in Black Panther doesn't look great. Yeah, Marvel CGI up to par for being $1 billion thing.
Disney likes to penny pinch.
Yeah, exactly. That's how they're up. Duh. You think the mouse has Microsoft money? Huh?
To be fair, though, I think this was the first movie that was literally put out by Disney. I think
because the other ones were made by Paramount.
Yeah, the first few are made by Paramount, and then
I was so surprised.
The Hulk was Universal. The Hulk was Universal. The other 4 were Paramount, and then Avengers was straight up Disney.
Yes, that's right. Disney bought Marvel in 2012 or 2011.
One of those years. Or actually, no, it shouldn't have been later.
I think it was around that time. I felt like it was around 2012.
I remember. I just remember we were all shocked when it happened.
Oh
just
yeah,
like
definitely.
Microsoft
yeah, when Microsoft, Big Phil, Big Phil pulling up, stealing all your favorite companies.
Huh? They bought them in 2009.
Wow, that does not feel like that.
That was a steal then.
Yeah,
they definitely bought him for a steal because this was right after Iron Man.
And you know what's funny too? Sony could have had some of these characters too.
Yeah, I mean, thank God they didn't because I can't trust Sony with
Marvel came up to
PS5.
Sony and was like, "Yo, you can have some of the rest of these characters too." And it's like nobody gives a fuck about these guys. And I was like, I mean, they were kind of right at the time. Nobody cared about the rest of Marvel except for X-Men and Spider-Man. That was it.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a part of there's some characters like the Inhumans that I understand you can never make cool because the Inhumans are just sugar water X-Men. And I'm sorry to say it if you like it, but it's something that has to be said. I don't give a fuck about the Inhumans, but like, it's your job to make me as a consumer care about a character. And it's not that hard to do. People still remember Blade and Daredevil to this day. You want to know why? Because they made memorable movies. And were they the objective best movie ever? And was it a part of it was we didn't have anything like it at the time? Yes, those are very fair points. But I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like watching those movies made me care about honestly irrelevant characters. Like I'm not. Like those movies made me care about those characters.
Yeah. Is there anything to say about the Avengers at S? I feel like I just like the interactions between the characters, everybody talking to each other. My one criticism is the same criticism as everybody is like they all talk to each other, which they obviously address in the later movies. Like, how the hell is everyone talking to each other and nobody has, like, earpieces or whatever? They don't even clear. Like, they're all talking to each other from, like, 700 blocks down.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, and they ended up correcting that. But this is such a fun movie to watch. It's such, like a brainless movie to watch. And this is what Justice League should have been. Or at least what it seemed like they were trying to do. But the thing is, with this movie, it feels earned. It feels earned. In the Justice League, it didn't. At least the OG Justice League they showed us, not the
okay. Because I was about to say like the Schneider cut.
Well, at least built up to this.
Like this feels earned, not the Justice League OG one that they showed us did not.
Because Justice League was rushed. Like the whole story
corporate tampering.
DCU was rushed.
And also like corporate tampering. Like dog, there was like how many like cut? There's like a few different cuts of that movie, like just floating around there, if I'm not mistaken.
That's garbage.
Yeah, the Avengers at S. Anybody else has anything else to say about
Oh, and like, you know that iconic scene where they're all just like fighting together? I'm not gonna lie, for people who have never fought with each other for the first time, like, why do you have so much chemistry? Like, I understand you do this for a living, but I couldn't be the only one in the movie theater just like, how are you pulling off? Like, how do you know? How does Captain America know to hold his shield so that Thor can smack it so that it creates a sound wave? Like, how do you know that off your first encounter?
No, they kind of alluded to that in the in the movie. Because in the movie, Thor's like, "Oh, you want me to put the hammer down?" And like he hits his like shield with the hammer, and it like ends up clearing out the whole forest. So I think they kind of alluded to a little bit, but I do agree with that, where their chemistry is like very good. It seems like they've all fought together
for years. For years.
Chicago Bulls, like all of a sudden.
Like I was just like, definitely. Yo.
But then again, it's kind of like adding KD to the. Actually, you can't even make a comparison because the Warriors did win before then. Okay, but yeah.
But still, I know you can still make that comparison. You can still make that comparison.
It's like adding KD to the Warriors. Like
yeah, but they all, yeah, you can say that. But they all had experience with each other, Team USA and stuff like that. So it's not like they didn't know each other.
That is true. I like all the character interactions. That's probably one of my more than the fights. Loki is actually a decent villain in this movie.
Yeah,
I think he's a good villain.
That's where he finally gets better.
Yeah.
And he gets his cool little staff. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of thought that staff was kind of like. I just didn't understand why it was so short. Like, and we're calling it a staff. I'm just like.
How'd you guys feel about the alluding to the relationship of Bruce Banner and Black Widow?
Weird.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm happy they dropped that storyline.
I felt that was so forced.
I was just like, just fuck already. Like it. Like I was just like, yo, just fuck, please, just fuck already. Like I'm tired of seeing the will they, won't they, because it drags on in the Age of Ultron, and I swear that's like half of the story. Just like, God, you know how many times in the Age of Ultron they're just like, I can take you away far from here. Please just take my hand. And then 2 scenes later he'd be like, I don't know if I can take you. I don't know if I can control myself. You won't like me when I'm angry. I'm a monster. And I'm just like, nigga, make up your mind. You're so indecisive. Like, fuck. Are you gonna fuck this woman or not?
I ain't gonna lie. If I was a superhero and I was up in like the Avengers Tower or the Watchtower in DC, I'm hitting everything that moves, man. It's gonna be like it's gonna be like the Olympics. I'm telling Black I'm going straight up to Black Canary and be like, come by my room or some shit. I know Oliver ain't hitting that shit right.
Never said you put a hit up Hot Girl and be like, shit, I could make you fly.
Right, yeah, I'm definitely hitting up Hot Girl.
Pulling a Jon
Stewart. Jon Stewart is not gonna like me, man. We gonna edit this shit out.
Nah.
It's live. What are you talking about? We got too used to that word. Like, we'll just. We got way too used to that. Y'all want to move on to the next movie?
Yeah, pretty much.
Thor Dark or no, it's Iron Man 3. Iron Man 3.
B. Solid B.
Yeah. Solid B.
I don't like
it's a
Really? What do you have to say, Seer?
I didn't really like the villain in this.
Oh, I actually like that it throws. I like it that it throws me off.
I didn't like that. I was like,
but I'm probably saying that because Shang-Chi came out, so I like it now a lot better now. But Iron Man 3 is such a cool movie to me because it's Tony's PTSD from the last movie. It's like literally, I like how that it's literally right after the Avengers. The fact that he's like up all night making 40 suits.
For really no reason.
He has PTSD. That's the reason why. I like that one of the suits almost kills Pepper because he's like having a panic attack in his sleep, and like one of the suits is like, "Oh, I'm gonna kill this bitch." Like, he's stressing him out. But yeah, I like that Pepper gets powers. The only thing I don't like about this movie, there's one thing, and I think I dislike it so much that it drops it from like A to B to me. Is the ending where they take out the what's that thing called? Why am I forgetting the name? The thing in his chest.
Oh, the arc
Oh,
reactor.
the arc reactor.
The arc reactor. Yeah, take out the arc reactor, and like it kind of gets like I understand why they did it because they probably Downey.
What did you say? You cut out?
They probably did that at the time because they probably thought Robert Downey Jr. was gonna come back. So I definitely understand why they. My thing is just like that's the one thing that always took away from the ending. Because I remember I watched this in 2013. I watched it in 2013 in theaters, and then I watched it again in 2018. And in 2018, like that part always annoyed me, where it's like, but he ends up putting it back on, and I feel like the only they mentioned it in Ultron like one time, like yeah, just put it back. It's like, there's no more like reasons to that. It's like no, I just put it back on. It's like you don't need it. Like, do you need it for the suit? It's like no, just put it back on. It's like whatever. I just. I was like, it's at that point, it seems more as like more than a liability to have it on. But like,
yeah,
go off, King.
I'm not gonna lie. My favorite part of this movie was when he dead ass calls a child a pussy for missing his dad. I was just like, hey, yo, my nigga, like you can't do
like,
that.
Tony literally misses his dad. That's the funniest part too. Like Tony misses his dad. It's like, well, no need to be a pussy.
He's like, you trying to guilt me?
Yo, that kid was goated. I'm not gonna lie. That's how you do a kid character. He didn't overstay his welcome, but he's definitely like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Tee hee, look at me.
Yeah. So we have this at B.
Yeah.
So here, okay. Is it here?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Throw that hoe in B. Right there. Yeah, there you go.
I literally can't talk.
All right, next movie. This shit is going straight to F. Thor: The Dark World. This is the worst MCU movie of all time. Oh my god, is this movie bad, bro?
State your case.
State my case?
Yeah, because
it exists.
This movie is shot like shit. Why is everything so dark? I understand it's called The Dark World, but literally everything is in fucking grayscale. Like, I remember having to put my brightness all the way up because I could not see this goddamn movie. I could not see it. My god, this movie took me like 7 or 8 sittings to watch. I had to come back to this, like, dog, oh my god, the villains are so boring. The Dark Elves are boring as hell. I think the Frost Giants are boring. The Frost Giants are boring.
Yep.
Like, jeez, dude, this movie is so boring. Jane Foster is boring in this movie. Thor is boring in this movie. Why does this movie exist besides to push the story of the Infinity Stones? Like, that's what it seems like this movie is. This movie really could have been 20 minutes. Like, y'all literally could have just dropped a special and then just have it be that. I'm exaggerating, 20 minutes. This movie could have been an hour. Because I feel like the first hour, it's setting up for something that literally takes no time at all. I think he just ends up destroying the Dark Elves in like 3 or 4 minutes. Like, the fight's not even that quickly.
And the fact that Loki fakes his death again.
Yeah, it's
like, why'd you have to do it twice? If it was good the first time, just do it once.
No, because Loki's a fucking drama queen. That's why. He's like, Loki is a glorified theater kid. That's exactly what Loki is. He's a glorified theater kid.
He's definitely a theater kid.
Yeah, Thor is Dark World's an F to me, but 3-6, you want to give your reasons? I hate that movie. My god, it's such a bad movie.
This exists. That's my reason for it being an F. It fucking exists. I think it's a piece of shit movie. I feel like you hit a nail on the head when you said the fact that it's grayscale. How do you make a frost biome look boring? Okay, let's talk about this.
Yeah.
I'm no fucking expert, but how do you make an entire snowy world look just barren and boring and just like it's just like this one fucking ridge?
And you want to know what doesn't help this movie? The fact that I played God of War 2018. So it's like, dog, this could be a lot. It could look a lot better. Like, dog, that even though we didn't have much exploration in that game, it was pretty to look at. So when I'm looking at the fucking grayscale biomes of the Frost Giant, it's so boring. It's so boring. Like, I hate that movie so much. Throw it in the trash.
I'll definitely say that The action sequences are boring as hell.
Dog.
Nothing is interesting about the action sequences at all.
Straight up boring.
I think the problem is, and is it just me or was chat saying, damn, y'all going in right now? Facts. It's a piece of shit movie. But was I the only one that was getting the feeling of like, okay, this is just a repeat of the first movie to a lesser degree?
It is a repeat of the first movie to a lesser degree. I think that's what it is.
Because I kept on feeling just like, what is the purpose of this? Like, he blows through his enemies with no problem. Loki's a piece of shit. Dog, how do I not care about your mom dying? That's a testament to how bad this movie is. How do I not care about your mom dying? Like,
you know how bad it is? Like when I watched Endgame and like I guess fuck it. 316. Do you even know the spoilers to that movie?
Dog, I've been hiding the fact that I haven't seen any of these movies for so long, and all you niggas thought I actually seen them. I'm an incognito, okay? I do not care.
Okay. In the movie, he ends up seeing his mom again, and it's so bad to the point I was like, why is he so happy to see his mom? I was like, oh, the Dark World. Yeah, his mom died. And that was literally my reaction, like, oh, his mom died. It wasn't like, oh, his mom died. It was like, oh, his mom died. And I was just like, okay. And it kind of just went from there. So...
Oh, there's not enough Asgard, too much Earth. That's one thing.
From this movie?
Yeah, wasn't it this movie? It was like...
It was the first movie. First movie was like a hella Earth. But nah, Stanley is right. But you're right, Stanley, that Thor does take off from this movie. But it's not hard to go from a fucking F. Like, you're already at the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, you might as well just go up. You got no other place to go.
Oh, and our homegirl, Jane Foster. How could I forget about her? She is like this woman is so horny.
Even in this movie?
Yeah.
That would have been the most interesting part of this movie. I don't remember that.
Like, dog.
Actually, no, she is more. I feel like she is just as horny. She's more horny in this one.
So, Jesse, what you're telling me, this movie needs a sex scene just to spice it up?
No, what I'm telling you is either you fuck or you get this, like, I'm tired of MCU. The MCU does not know how to deal with romance. They know to put it in, but they don't know how to truthfully execute. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. I'm tired of will they, won't they. Like, dog, if you can't figure out your relationship status in one fucking movie, you don't have a relationship, my nigga. You don't. You have a situationship. It's just complex. That's all that is.
You know what the funny thing is? Besides Tony Stark and Pepper Potts, the only other good MCU relationship was MJ and Peter Parker.
No, Hawkeye.
Like, it literally... Hawkeye?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like they don't really talk about it as well. But I'm saying, like, on screen, what we can see...
Like
oh, yeah.
On screen, what we can see, it's really just those two. From what I can remember at the moment.
Hawkeye was pretty... I mean, his family was, I would say, center stage in Age of Ultron. Because that was their second base, remember?
Yeah, it was, but it's like...
Remember, it was like just...
We didn't see that relationship form.
Yeah, they were just...
Had a wife at home.
We never saw them together. It was like...
Yeah, Hawkeye never really counted to me.
Yeah. Okay, I can agree with that, chat. Yeah, Hawkeye doesn't really count.
So, like, I just felt like... I don't know. Besides those two relationships form on screen, and the I know, like the Pepper Potts and Tony Stark relationship is more like a Me Too working out. So, like, it really is. It's like a Me Too situation that ends up working out. So, like, I guess the only good relationship you could say is the MJ and Peter Parker. But I'm gonna say it's hard to mess that one up. Like, you have so many references to look at that if you mess that one up, it's like you are trying to mess.
I'm not gonna lie.
Even then, that feels rushed.
I'm making a case for Gwen Stacy because she's MCU enough for me.
I feel like they did that relationship pretty well. But in terms of the MCU, like, I guess you could say the Ant-Man and the Wasp. I guess their relationship is a bit different. Actually, no. How am I forgetting Star-Lord and Gamora?
That's a couple.
I actually like that one. Yeah, that. Oh well, you didn't get to that movie, so my bad.
I don't
Spoiled
care.
that one.
Dog, when I tell
Spoiled
you I
that
don't
one.
care about spoilers, like these are all old movies. If something gets spoiled, I'm not mad. Gwen Stacy and Peter Parker worked, but she's not with us anymore. Yeah, which is tragic. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like
Yeah, Peter's really good at cracking backs.
he really blew her back out, huh?
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna. I've always felt that like the MCU just really, they really just need to stop doing relationships if you're just gonna blue ball me for an entire movie. Like, damn, at least like try and sell me some fucking merch or something. Like, there's not even anything like useful out of this. Like, there's nothing that comes out of an MCU relationship like that. I'm just like, fuck.
That is true. So wait, what did we just pull? We ranked. Oh, Dark World. Dark World is F, straight up
Yeah,
F.
fuck
right?
that movie. Fuck Thor too. Oh, and one more thing. How the fuck does an intern have an intern, my nigga? Make that shit make sense. How the fuck you both unpaid and yet you traveling to Rome, Italy, France, all this shit for free? How the fuck, what fund y'all niggas using? Like, I don't get this. And then the interns end up fucking.
Watch him try to tie it back to Tony Stark or something.
I told you, bro. Tony Stark was a Me Too that worked out. Like
everything in the MCU always has to do with Tony Stark. Oh, this guy used to work for Stark Industries. This person was an intern at Stark Industries. It was like, dog, is there any other company? What other company is there? Like, Jesus.
The Nigerian scammers at AIM.
All right. Moving on. To this is, I don't know if this is a controversial. Captain America. Winter Soldier. This is S to me.
Yeah.
It's above Iron Man 1. I kind of want to put it above the Avengers, but that's a personal.
We'll put it there for now.
I think, dude, this movie is shot so well. Oh my god, is this movie shot beautifully? Like, the fight scenes are beautiful. Even though you already know who the Winter Soldier, like, you kind of want Cap to know and find out, and when he finds out, like, their fight sequence towards the end and the fact that the Winter Soldier lets them remember Steve, or like he kind of remembers sort of remembers Steve in the end. Like, this is the shit of the, like, this to me is like one of the greatest MCU movies. To me, it's top 5 or top 3.
Black Widow's a lot better in this one as well.
Yeah, she's written better in this one. Like, there's so many good things about the Winter Soldier movie. Like, I like this movie so much. Even Falcon. Falcon isn't as annoying as he used to be. I always think Falcon's kind of annoying.
What, you don't like your new Captain America? Huh. Sounds like someone doesn't like diversity.
Hey, that's a real patriot. Doesn't matter what color. Doesn't matter if he's colored. Just matters if he's a patriot or not.
Oh God. Okay, Fox News. The Falcon being Captain America is a Fox News segment waiting to happen. I swear to fucking God. I'm just waiting for that nigga to get a movie.
Oh my God, bro. I could only imagine Tucker Carlson coming up on Fox News. Or Laura Ingraham, and they're like, I can't believe that the new
Captain America's black.
No. What problem would they have? They would like come up with a problem.
They would be like, so diversity has infiltrated comic books so much. The fact that Captain America is black, like it'll have that type of energy. And be like, find out after commercial breaks.
Like, why does the new Captain America have wings? Doesn't this desecrate the character? Like, why? They'll do something like that.
Yeah.
No. You know what it's gonna be? You know what it's gonna be? It's gonna be literally. It'll be Tucker Carlson's like, oh well, there's a black Captain America. Why not a white Panther? Literally just be like that. That's literally what it would be. It's like, well, if we can have a black Captain America, why not a white Panther? But of course, the people on the left would never be appreciative of something like that.
I could definitely see that coming.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry, but this is a Fox News household, and I'm so sorry to bring this to politics, but
all right, let's move on.
No, but I just want to say this: they were bitching about the Eminem redesign, and I'm just like, my nigga. If any of you people are mad about this, yeah, they redesigned the Eminem. And I'm just like, if anyone's mad about this, I'm just like, you niggas have too much time. Like, go do some push-ups, file some taxes, like go do something with your life. Go learn, dust off that guitar that you got in the corner that you never used. Like, do something with your life. Fuck.
What did they change about this?
They just changed the white arms to like a pale version of whatever color they are. That's literally it. It's nothing crazy.
And Fox News is going crazy about that?
Yeah, it was literally a fucking segment on everyone's show. And I'm just like, you niggas got too much time. You niggas got too much hilarious. But Guardians of the Galaxy. Okay, I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, Ant-Man or Okay, yeah,
Gardens. Cause dog, I was watching Guardians of the Galaxy, and oh my god, this was such a breath of fresh air. Watching Guardians of the Galaxy after watching Thor: Dark World, it felt like having the worst meal in my life, but washing it down with the best drink I ever had. Like, that's the best way I can put it.
Guardians of the Galaxy is S. Oh my god, you can literally show this movie to anybody. It's such an amazing movie. I actually have this over Winter Soldier.
Really?
Dog, this movie is so funny.
Look, this movie made the Guardians of the Galaxy A-list superheroes. It made them A-list superheroes, bro. Like, nobody cared about the Guardians of the Galaxy before this, and then now all of a sudden they're like, everybody knows who the Guardians are. The comedy probably the best that's been in any MCU movie. Mm-hmm. Especially, I feel like some of the comedy's gone downhill, but like, this is peak MCU comedy.
Dog, like, there's literally points where I had to pause the movie because I was laughing so much. Like, that's how good this movie's comedy is.
Mm-hmm.
Because Star-Lord is a fucking menace. I love him. He's just like, he's the scrappiest nigga ever. I love him. He's just like, yo, this is an awful situation, but you want to know what? We finna make this work. That's all that he is. We're in a shit situation, but guys, we're gonna make this work, even though we really should be dying right now.
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy is such a great movie. I kind of want to rewatch that. Like, that's how good that movie is. I'm probably gonna rewatch it tonight because it's such a funny ass movie.
And like, the way it's shot, I'm just like, I'm sorry, I'm scrolling through Twitter right now and I'm seeing an Hassan tweet, but I'm not bringing it back. That's all I'm gonna say. But the way it's shot, oh my god, like, it has so much character and personality. Like, you can tell Josh Whedon or fucking whoever the fuck shot this. I don't know. Them niggas are play. You seeing the tweet too, right?
I saw it too. We're not going to talk about it. Because if we talk about it, we're going to divert from the whole video. We only got 2
facts.
Let's just finish this.
Link
That's a hilarious tweet.
Oh,
the casting is great. The casting is so good.
Gamora, great casting. Rocky Raccoon, phenomenal. Batista, yo, shout out to every wrestler who's a superhero now. I love that pipeline. Wrestler to superhero, I love that pipeline. It's goated.
Let's keep it going, baby. Let's keep it going.
Yeah, John Cena is doing great as Peacemaker. Sorry, even to bring it back to DCEU. Like, dog.
The Rock is on Black Adam.
Yeah. There's a few more.
I need Rey Mysterio to be a hero, a superhero.
So who'd you cast Rey Mysterio? Who'd you cast Rey Mysterio as? They're probably.
I mean, you can do a mucho.
A mucho.
Mucho Libre movie. I guess. I don't know why I said mucho.
What? Yo.
Actually, you know what? I got it. He's the new Spider-Man.
He's 2099.
No, because I mean, he can't take the mask off. So, like, just have him play Spider-Man. Just not even Peter Parker. Just have him play Spider-Man.
Imagine Rey Mysterio, 5'2" ass, fucking a white ass eye contacts in a spider no eye just white eye contacts and there's nothing covering the eyes and the Spider-Man mask, and he's shirtless, and this motherfucker's swinging around. He does a 619 on fucking Venom. That is the funniest scene I think I've ever fucking I'm not gonna lie, that shit is goated.
Yeah, the raccoon in this movie. The raccoon in this movie is funny as fuck too.
Rocket.
Yeah, Rocket.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rocket the raccoon is funny as fuck in this movie. I bet you, Disney made a whole bunch of money off of those group merchandises.
Mm-hmm. Niggas goes, keep this money train going, baby.
That's crazy. All right, so we're gonna move on. Or is there
Yeah.
anything? All right. Ant-Man to me is C.
I'm gonna be honest. I tried watching it before this started and I fell asleep. Granted, I had the itis. I'm not calling this movie bad, but I had the itis and I was trying to watch it. I think it's a good movie. I think it's a good movie from what I saw. It's got like halfway there. I think it's very interesting, but like I haven't finished it. But it feels different. It feels different. I'm more curious for the sequel.
I have it over Iron Man 3.
You have it over Iron Man 3. Wow.
Yeah. I think this is a fun movie. Like, this is one of those movies that this movie has style to it. Like,
yeah.
Let me center my thoughts. I think this movie has style to it. Like, you could put this movie on and just have a good time. It's funny. It doesn't really take itself that seriously. I like the characters a lot. I think God is hilarious. I love that. The little drama between him and his family is kind of like but
I like his fight with Falcon.
Oh, his fight with Falcon.
I woke up around that part. That was dope. Okay, chat saying that Ant-Man isn't bad, it's just slow. Would you agree with that?
It's been a while since I've seen it. I just remember like certain parts that I liked. This nigga's cracking up over here.
Dog, it's
the tweet is funny, yes. I know the tweet is funny, but like
no, he keeps on tweeting.
Oh. Nigga, can we finish this, please? I'm just trying to finish this. Like, we can laugh about it like off live, because there's just certain things I feel like I'm not allowed to say. That's the reason why I'm just not looking at it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Ant-Man.
Fuck you, Jesse. That's actually a funny guess.
The one that was under it.
That's what I'm laughing at, because I didn't see it until now.
Moments like this is why I love Hassan, dog. This is moments like this is why I love Hassan.
What's up, pussy?
All right. Okay. We have. Okay, can we just finish this shit? We gotta finish it in like. Ant-Man is at. We have Ant-Man at B. You have it over Iron Man 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, that's cool. That checks out.
Yeah. All right.
Fuck it.
Really quick. I don't think we should rearrange it into phases 3 and 4, and then we can rearrange it that way. We'll just make sure, like, once we go back for 3 and 4, we'll keep the order of these movies.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, to end it, Age of Ultron. This is
B.
This is back a B to me.
This could be a C.
I'm gonna be honest.
I think it's back a B.
Ultron is this weird, like, dog. I'm not gonna lie. This is a cool movie, but the plot points, they're fucking stupid. The plot points are stupid. Tony Stark made a robot version of himself, and then the robot makes another robot so that he can be allegedly human, but it's clearly a fucking robot. And you have a bitch who can make you a human body, but you want to know what you choose? A fucking robot who's a fucking. It is stupid, bro. He is fucking. He's Tomato Town's Abby. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? Like, this is a cool movie, but like every single plot point is fucking stupid. And I feel like a lot of things that have been plaguing the MCU really are right up front in this movie. Prime example. The Hulk didn't fuck and he just ran away like a little bitch. Fuck you, Bruce Banner. Fuck you. I'm not gonna lie. At the end of this movie, I was just like, dog, their shield. What are you going to do? You think you can just live a life? You think you can just live a life in like fucking Venezuela just helping people? No, nigga, you're the Hulk. Go do some Hulk shit. Go work through your fucking issues.
Yeah, I like that they have Black Widow and Quicksilver in this movie, even though they don't call them Black Widow and Quicksilver.
Yeah, no, dog.
Reasons.
I was watching them and I was just like, how the fuck are you going to introduce the X-Men when you like Wanda's like gonna be like, I don't know, like 30, 40 in the movies. So I'm just like, dog, how the fuck are you gonna introduce the X-Men unless you do some sort of like, the only way I could see them introducing them is like dimensions. Doctor Strange Scooby-Doo some shit, and then some dimensional hijinks happens. It's gonna be like Spider-Man No Way Home, but like a shittier version. Like this movie just raises so many questions even to this day. I'm watching in 2022 and I still have questions.
The fact that they have Eastern European accents and then in the next couple of movies
it just disappears.
It disappears. It annoys the hell out of me. There's not even a single trace of it.
Okay, you know what? To be fair, in the movie, you are correct, but they do address that in the WandaVision show. So, I will say that there's a lot of issues her character in this movie, but a lot of it is addressed in the show.
I thought it was a vampire accent. I'm not gonna lie. Like, she just sounds like, I want to suck your blood a lot. Like, I didn't really get European. She sounded like yeah, like
I think they got the wrong character. This should have been a Castlevania movie, but fuck this.
I'm just like, because I'm watching it. I'm just like, this isn't really accurate. And also, like, they killed off Quicksilver in like, I was like, why did they kill him off so quickly just to be introduced? And it was the exact moment I was like, oh, this movie isn't that bad. This movie isn't that bad. Just when I thought that, fucking Quicksilver dies, and really for no reason. I'm not gonna lie. You could have let Hawkeye die.
What was the point of killing him though? What was that supposed to teach us? What was that supposed to do for us?
Nigga died for no reason.
Nigga, Vision, we didn't even get to the point that Ultron in like one hit. Like he doesn't Vision beat Ultron in like one hit?
That's towards the end once he's already washed. So I'm just like, I wasn't even mad about that because he was clearly banged up. So I'm just like, whatever, fuck it. Because in the first fight between them in that whole scene, Vision gets his ass beat.
Really?
Like, yeah.
Am I remembering this movie wrong? It's been such a long time since I've seen that movie.
Unless I was bugging out, but like I remember him vividly getting slammed against the wall.
I felt like Vision was really holding his own. Why do I feel like I remember? Maybe I'm misremembering it. I'm misremembering. That's exactly what's happening. But yeah, that's crazy. I am misremembering it then. But yeah, I have it at the back of B.
I don't know if I'll put it at C, but like I feel like there's a case for it, but I'm not gonna be that blasphemous tonight. I'm gonna save TikTok tonight. I'm not gonna put it at C. But like, damn,
I don't think we have a controversial take here though.
Nah.
Read our takes.
I don't think so.
Maybe
I think the most controversial take will probably be
Iron Man in the back of S.
Yeah. And also like Captain America movies. Because we have there's only two in these two phases? Oh, well, fuck me. like this movie is just like a clusterfuck. Like I just, it's not bad, but I'm just like, Tony Stark is just a lucky motherfucker. I enjoy watching him, but like I've never seen a plan in my life where that is so like, this is clearly going, this has no right. This has no feasible right to go right. Like,
do we ever see any citizens like protesting Tony Stark?
I don't think in this movie. Yeah.
Civil War.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they should have been protesting in this movie, like in the beginning, because how we just let this guy build a whole entire like military on his own, and then he's just walking around being Captain Save-A-Hole all day, and then nobody's like feeling any type of, no citizens are feeling any type of way about this.
No, but they saved New York. They saved Harlem.
Nah, bro, there's got to be somebody that was like, nah. Especially with the whole weapons, selling war weapons too.
No, but Tony Stark's a new man, though. He doesn't do that. He only looks awkwardly at his past fuck-ups.
You're telling me somebody selling weapons for like 10 years, war weapons for 10 years, and then all of a sudden we're like, well, he changed, guys. He's perfectly good now. Let's just stop protesting him, I guess.
What are you talking about? He's God. He's literally God. That's what his metal suit represents. He's literally God.
The best scene in this movie was everyone trying to Thor's hammer. That's literally the best scene.
You noted, I love Thor's face when Captain America almost picks it up. He's just like, oh shit. Like, I've never seen someone visibly sober up so fast. Like, and the Stan Lee cameo, that was pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's one of the better ones.
Was this the movie? Didn't Don Cheadle, wasn't he like trying to tell the story?
Yeah.
He's like, boom, and then everybody's like, that's it.
I was just like, you're literally impressing. Tony
you're
Stark,
trying to impress superheroes.
Yeah, it's like that's the world's most impossible task ever. So no, that's 100% on you, Mr. Cheadle, Mr. Chipotle.
But yeah, man. So where do we have Age of Ultron at? Back a B. Like I said, we're gonna rearrange this in later a later tier list video.
C.
Because I feel like Phase 3 is so many movies. Now that I think about it,
C.
Phase 3 is a lot of movies. C. Okay, I respect that. Phase 3. There's a lot of Phase 3 Marvel movies. I feel like there's like 7 or 8 movies.
Yeah, I have to go watch Black Panther again. Yeah,
it's Civil War, Doctor Strange, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Spider-Man Homecoming. That's 4 so far. Thor Ragnarok, Black Panther, Infinity War, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Captain Marvel, Endgame, and Far From Home. That's 11 movies, dog. That's a lot of movies. Honestly, Phase 3 should probably have its own video.
Phase 3 is its own episode.
Yeah, Phase 3 is its own episode.
I got a lot of... Phase 3 is when my opinions start flowing, because I got a lot of opinions about this era of Marvel.
All right, is this deep into the video? I can be honest here. I never seen Black Panther. I'm not gonna lie. I really want to see if it's worth the hype or not. Like, ain't nobody.
It's a good movie. It's a good movie. I think that we'll get into it in Phase 3, but because it's probably going to take you like a month or a month and a half for you to see all these movies. It's 11 movies, dog. That's a lot of movies. Unless you're like killing shit. I don't know how your school stuff are going, but
like you said, probably just do Phase 3 its own video, and then do Phase 4 in its own video. Because I
don't even think. Hold on, it's 5, 7, 9, 11. It was 12 movies, and it took us like an hour. There's no way we can do Phase 3 and 4 together. Like Phase 4 has to be its own video.
Well, Phase 4 is still going on, so so.
But I guess we want to end it here. We're at an hour and 13.
Please, one more time, like, share, and subscribe. Please like the live stream, and also we'll be doing another tier list soon, hopefully. And also, if you want to see any types of content, just let us know, whether it be tier lists or dedicated videos. We're gonna start bringing those back. So,
really quick, 77% of you guys that have watched this before are not subscribed.
Oh,
so
fuck,
it's not that hard. Yeah, press the subscribe button. It's free, damn it. We can actually bring that back now.
yeah,
People are actually subbing.
yeah, because
yeah.
the number is ridiculous, and we're not even bullshitting. Like, I could actually show you the number, but I don't want to feel the broke people. I don't want the broke people to feel. And fuck that. There was a joke there, but I fumbled it. Fuck it. I hate having to stutter, nigga.
Thank you for watching. Honestly, it's actually been fun to do content now because we actually see that people actually watch. So it's actually been kind of fun to do it. Thank you for keeping up. Sub, tell your friends. I think the coolest thing, if we're not to boast about us, I think the coolest thing about our podcast and about our videos is that we're literally just I think when it comes, we're regular ass people. Like when it comes to other YouTubers are kind of big and they have their own personality. I feel like all. Hold on, am I cutting in and out?
A little bit, yeah, towards right now.
All right, yeah, fuck it. We can just end the video.
No. Just keep on going.
Okay, I think the cool thing about us is that we're literally just regular ass people. You're literally the same person you probably have seen before. We just have we say the shit that you're afraid to say on live. So
I just do this for fun.
That too, and it's fun as fuck too.
I just do this for fun. I ain't trying to do nothing crazy. If we make it big, we make it.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to make this a lifestyle. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I'm trying to push P for life.
I was
trying to push P for life. We pushing P.
I'm a senior in college. I'm not gonna lie. This shit is mid. Wow. This shit is mid.
Jesse is not trying to do a 9 to 5.
And also, not even that. It's on some I'm in tech. I don't like tech niggas, bro. They're the most unhinged.
Hey, you want to cut off the live? Hey, you want to cut off the live and not ruin your career? If this doesn't work out? Thank you for watching the Flozone podcast.